Hey everyone, so here's the trade recap for the trades that I held overnight from the 21st of Jan, Thursday. And then I closed it today before London Open, and the next GJ trade that I took during the New York session today, which ended up in a small loss. So how I actually found the GJ swing idea was because on the 4-hour, price actually already formed this support of my 4-hour 61 fib level. So I was already long bias, plus price has been making higher lows all the way since the beginning of the week. So what I then did was I went down to the 1-hour when I saw that price broke through my monthly level over here, but it was retracing. That's why I got my small loss yesterday. So I waited for the retracement to happen to this level of support on the left on the 1-hour, and this also coincided with a 61 fib level at that point in time. So it formed support nicely inside my golden zone over here, and also off the 1-hour previous support over here. So I wanted to make a long trade when this support formed, but there wasn't really a lower wick, so I left the trade alone. So finally, there was also this range over here that I wanted price to break out of. So as we neared the London Open, this candle closed strong. So I waited for the lower wick to form next, and then I took my trade up. So I closed off 80% at this level at 141, 100, because this was the previous area where price actually formed its resistance on the 4-hour, and then I left the remaining of the trade with my stop loss at break even. So when price then came back during the New York session, it nearly stopped me out but didn't, because it held and formed support of the 50 fib on this latest impulse swing. I held in to the trade, thinking that price would then continue higher to break through this daily level, but as you can see, it kept consolidating the next day. And when I came back near the London Open, price actually made this small resistance over here. So instead, I knew that since resistance was forming off this daily level, plus there were all these weak rejections at that point in time, I knew that there was a very high chance that GJ could actually come back down to retest and also hit my stop, which wasn't in a very good position, seeing that it was actually within that prime area for a retest between here. So I then closed the remaining runner and ended up with about 2.6% profits on this. So that was my swing idea on GJ. So this was the trade that I took today during the New York session. So when I saw that price was actually coming down all the way here, I didn't take any trades because today there was a lot of UK data, as we can see here, and also this data coming out, which was all negative for the pound. So that's what caused this drop as well. So I knew that there was some kind of sell-off because it's Friday and the institutions were closing off their trades. Retail traders then jumped into the sells, and then news helped to push it down even lower. But I was looking for buys because of the overall higher time frame long bias. As long as price stays above 141,300, which is this weekly level of support that I have, I'm still remaining long bias. So as we approached this monthly level at 141,650, I was looking for longs, and all these wicks here before this 1-hour support actually formed gave me a bit more confidence in the longs. So I was also looking at this impulse fib that formed, and price was actually sitting and rejecting 78 fib as well. So when it finally rejected and then it closed decent with a fairly strong bullish candle, almost engulfing the entire bearish candle, I took my long trades after the next candle actually made a lower wick and flip bullish. So it tested this previous 15-minute resistance in this area here, tested, and then it continued to push up. So once I saw that price was around this area of previous support and then it rejected and came down quite hard, I knew that there might be some problems with this long trade. So I closed off half when this candle closed weak bullish like this, and the next half was actually closed when the 15-minute actually broke below its own support over here. So overall, this was closed with a very minor loss at just 2 pips. So I think this was quite well managed and I didn't try to force and stay into the trade as price was being a bit weird without the normal volume at the North American currency open. So yeah, those are my 2 trades on GJ. Overall, I ended the week not too bad, profitable, so I wasn't going to force another GJ trade, even though the next 4-hour candle actually gave us some kind of support. So I thought this support was a bit weak, but we can see that price is actually still pushing higher. So if it was a Thursday, I would definitely take this trade and hold it up to this area. But because it's a Friday and I don't really want to hold my trades over the weekend, so I just let it go, thinking that it may not fail to this level of support before the day ends. So I left it alone. But usually a 4-hour support forming off a higher time frame zone is good enough to take a trade. Plus, on this week low, it actually helped the support and then flip bullish. So that showed me that the bullish momentum was still there and price is still indeed bullish going forward. So if you can see the 4-hour, these higher lows are still being made by GJ right now. So unfortunately, we are coming into the tighter range of some kind of wedge pattern. So I guess that's why GJ is having a bit of trouble breaking through. But I'm expecting price to go and test above next week, right? So these were my trades for today. Hopefully everyone ended the week profitable. So don't overtrade anymore. It's the end of the week. Enjoy all your weekends, guys.